If walking has started to feel a little uncertain after 60, this 5-minute leg routine is a simple, friendly way to bring back spring, steadiness, and confidence. We are not chasing athletic perfection here. We are building daily strength for real life. Getting out of a chair without pushing with your hands, stepping off a curb without wobbling, carrying groceries without shuffling, and strolling with your head up instead of watching your feet. Think of this like brushing your teeth for your lower body, small, consistent care that keeps everything working well. Here is the simple shape of your 5 minutes. Minute 1 is sit to stand from a chair. Minute 2 is heel raises for ankles and calves. Minute 3 is marching in place to wake hips and core. Minute 4 is side steps to train the outer hips that stabilize your knees. Minute 5 is balance and ankle mobility, so you finish with control. That's it. You need a sturdy chair and a countertop or wall you can touch for safety. The best time is the same time every day, after you brush your teeth while the kettle warms, or before your morning walk, so it becomes automatic. Set up your space. Put a solid chair against a wall so it won't slide. Wear comfortable shoes or go barefoot if that feels secure. Keep a sip of water nearby and, if you like, play music that makes you feel light and upbeat. Stand tall for a breath. Lengthen your spine as if a string were gently lifting the crown of your head. Soften your shoulders. Place one hand on your belly and one on your lower ribs, and take 2 slow nasal breaths. In through the nose for 4 counts, out through the mouth for 4 counts. That tiny reset sets a steady tone for the minutes ahead. Minute 1, sit to stand. Sit toward the front half of the chair with your feet under your knees, toes pointing forward, heels planted, chest proud. Reach both arms forward as if you're offering a tray. Press the floor away and stand up without using your hands. Then slowly sit back down, lightly tapping the seat before rising again. Aim for a smooth rhythm, not a crash. Try 8 to 12 steady repetitions in the minute. If standing without hands is too hard today, use a fingertip on the chair or place your hands lightly on your thighs to guide, then reduce the help little by little over the week. Helpful cues make this move comfortable. Keep your knees tracking over the middle of your feet rather than collapsing inward. Hinge at your hips by tipping your seat bones back slightly as you stand, like closing a car door with your backside. Keep your chest lifted instead of rounding toward your lap. Exhale as you stand to create natural core support, and inhale as you sit with control. If you feel knee discomfort, shuffle your feet a touch closer to the chair and lean your chest slightly forward to recruit your hips. If your chair is very low, add a cushion at first. Remove it later as you get stronger. Minute 2, heel raises. Stand tall with your hands hovering above the counter for balance. Place your feet hip-width apart. Rise slowly onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as if you're trying to see over a fence. Pause for a beat at the top, then lower your heels to the ground with control. Think, up for 1, hold for 1, down for 2. Aim for 15 to 20 smooth reps in the minute. Calves are often forgotten, yet they act like a little second heart for the legs, helping pump blood upward and giving your step the spring it needs. Modify as needed. If your arches cramp, reduce the height and focus on the slow lowering. If your ankles feel stiff, point your toes slightly in, slightly out, and straight ahead on different days to wake different fibers. If this becomes easy, do the raises 1 leg at a time while lightly touching the counter, or add a slow 3-count lower. Imagine your big toes staying heavy so your ankles don't roll outward. Keep your head stacked over your ribs and your ribs over your pelvis so you're not leaning forward. You should feel gentle warmth building, circulation, and muscle activation that will help every step you take today. Minute 3. Marching in place. Stand tall beside the chair or counter. Lift one knee toward hip height as if stepping over a gentle log. Then switch. Let your arms swing naturally. Move in a smooth marching rhythm, not a hurried stomp. Keep your torso upright, eyes forward, and imagine zipping up your belly from the pubic bone to your sternum for gentle core support. Try to keep your step whisper quiet. Aim to march for the full minute, counting to 10 on each side, resting a breath if you need, then resuming. Make it yours. If your balance feels wobbly, keep one hand on the counter and lift the knee only as high as feels sturdy. If lifting high tugs your hip, imagine your thigh sliding up like a drawer rather than yanking with your back. If you use a walker or cane, you can still march while holding your support. To progress, hold each knee up for a 2 count before placing it down, or add a gentle ankle dorsiflex at the top. Pull your toes toward your shin to wake the front of the lower leg. Keep breathing steadily so the movement feels energetic but calm. Minute 4. Side steps. Stand with your hands hovering above the counter. Step your right foot to the side as if you're stepping out of a narrow hallway, then bring your left foot to meet it. Step left, bring right to meet it. Continue side to side for the full minute. Keep your toes and knees pointing forward, your hips level, and your chest proud. Imagine your belt line staying parallel to the floor. You should feel the outer hips, your gluteus medius, warming up. Those muscles are your knee guardians. They keep your thigh from collapsing inward when you walk, turn, or climb stairs. Ease and control are the goal. If your steps shrink, reset your posture, soften your knees a touch, and let your feet land softly. If your knees knock inward, imagine pressing them slightly outward against an invisible elastic band. To make it easier, take mini steps. To make it harder, add a tiny squat with each step, or place a loop band around your thighs just above the knees on days you feel strong. Keep your jaw relaxed and your breath smooth. By now, your legs should feel warm, alive, and stable. Minute 5. Balance and ankle mobility. Stand behind the chair with one fingertip on the backrest. Shift your weight onto your right foot and imagine that leg growing roots into the ground. Lift your left heel so only the toes touch, then float the foot an inch off the floor. Hold for 3 slow breaths while staring at a quiet spot on the wall. Place the foot down, switch sides, repeat 2 or 3 times each side. Then finish with ankle circles. Lift one foot slightly and draw 10 slow circles each way with your toes, as if you're tracing the edges of a small saucer. Control the movement and feel the ankle glide. Wrap up with a gentle reset. Stand tall, place one hand on your chest and one on your belly, and take 2 slow, easy breaths. Notice the steady feeling under your feet. That is blood flow, muscle activation, and joint lubrication. You just invested 5 minutes in future you. Keep it simple and repeatable. When you can do it without thinking, your brain is free to enjoy the walk, the view, and the conversation. You don't need perfect. You need consistent. Keep going. And now, let's add smart progressions and a short walking checklist you can use outside. Welcome to the part where we help the routine grow with you while staying simple enough for busy mornings. Progression is not about making everything punishing. It's about teaching your muscles and balance to handle a little more challenge without losing the calm, steady feeling. Think of it like learning a song. First, you play slowly with clear notes. Over time, you add a touch more speed, a touch more expression, maybe a new chord. Our routine follows the same music. Progression 1 is tempo. On sit to stand, try a 3 down, 1 up pattern 2 days a week. Lower to the chair for a smooth count of 3, lightly touch, then stand on a single strong exhale. The longer lowering time trains control around the knees and hips. On heel raises, keep the idea. Rise in 1 count, hold for 1, lower in 3. On marching, pause for a 2 count at the top of each knee lift to challenge balance. On side steps, slide slower and focus on keeping your hips level as if balancing a tray across your belt line. On the balance minute, close your eyes for a single breath only if it feels secure and you have a solid fingertip on the chair. Eyes closed makes the inner ear work a bit harder. Always choose safety first. Progression. 2 is range. If sit to stand feels easy, touch the seat even more lightly, as though it were a soap bubble you don't want to pop. If your chair is high, remove the cushion. If your calves are compliant on heel raises, explore the full roll from heel to ball of foot and back down with control. For marching, lift the knee a tiny bit higher, only if your pelvis stays level. For side steps, take a slightly wider step while keeping knees tracking forward. For balance, move from 2 fingertips to 1, then to a hovering hand. Small changes are enough. Progression. 3 is unilateral work, which simply means one side at a time. Try a staggered sit to stand by placing one foot slightly forward and the other slightly back. The back foot will do more work, which helps correct left-right differences. On heel raises, do 10 on one leg with a light fingertip on the counter, then switch. On marching, add a soft ankle band if you have one so the hip flexors learn to lift against a whisper of resistance. On side steps, place a loop band around the thighs on stronger days, but skip the band if your knees feel grumpy. The goal is steady strength, not strain. Tricky days happen. Maybe your knees feel puffy after gardening. Swap minute 4's side. Steps for gentle seated leg extensions. Sit tall, extend one knee to straighten the leg, hold a breath, lower with control, switch sides. Or perhaps your calves cramp during heel raises. Reduce the height and press your big toes into the floor as you rise, then stretch your calves against the wall afterward. If balance feels off because you slept poorly, do marching with both hands touching the counter and keep the knee lift shallow. You're still investing in the habit, and the habit is what changes everything. Now, a friendly walking checklist to take outside. As you step out, grow tall through the crown of your head and look toward where you want to go instead of at your shoes. Soften your jaw and breathe easily through your nose when you can. Let your arms swing from the shoulders like pendulums. If one arm swings less, invite it to travel a little farther back. Place your feet quietly under your body rather than far in front, as if you're catching yourself over your midfoot each step. Feel the push-off through your big toe and the soft roll to your heel. Smooth and quiet is the aim. Stairs deserve their own note. Going up, press through the whole foot and think hips forward rather than chest up. Use the rail lightly, not as a tow rope. Coming down, place the whole foot on the step, keep your shins more vertical, and control the descent with your hips, not just your knees. If a step looks uneven, pause and make the next move deliberate. When carrying bags, split the load between both hands when possible, or hug a single heavy item close to your belly so your back doesn't have to fight a swinging weight. Small choices keep your joints happy. Because energy and recovery matter, weave in simple daily supports. Hydrate early with a glass of water and a pinch of salt, or a squeeze of lemon if your clinician says that's fine for you. Eat protein at each meal: beans, eggs, yogurt, fish, lean meats, or tofu, so your body has tools to repair the muscle you are training. Add colorful fruits and vegetables to help joints and tendons stay happy. Sleep is not laziness. It's when your nervous system stores the movement lessons you practiced. If sleep is short, keep your routine gentle the next day and come back again the day after. Consistency, not intensity, wins. Let's bring motivation down from the clouds and into your pocket. Motivation is not a lightning bolt. It's a story you rehearse. Borrow this one. I am the kind of person who takes 5 minutes to keep walking strong. Say it while you fill the kettle. Say it when you see the chair. If you like cues, make a tiny card that reads, chair, heels, march, side, balance. Touch the card each morning. That small ritual tells your brain the show is about to start. When the 5 minutes end, thank yourself out loud. Small beginnings deserve applause. Build a chain you don't want to break. Draw a small calendar on a sticky note and mark each completed day with a simple X. The point is not perfection. The point is streaks that feel satisfying. If you miss a day, start a new chain. Tell a friend about your routine and ask for a Friday check-in. Write a short line about what improved that week. Stairs felt easier, less wobble on the curb, more energy after breakfast. Proof grows belief. Belief fuels action. Action changes life. Doubts will whisper, "Is it too late?" It is never too late to send your body a kinder signal. Muscles and balance respond to practice at every age. Think of neighbors who took up gardening in their 70s and now move with purpose, or friends who started Tai Chi in retirement and found new steadiness. Your 5-minute routine is not a contest. It's a friendship with future you. When the future arrives, next week, next month, next season, you will thank past you for showing up. Now let's polish form with quiet details that make a big difference. During sit to stand, plant your feet firmly and imagine gently screwing them into the floor without actually moving them. Right foot clockwise, left foot counterclockwise. That creates hip tension that protects the knees. During heel raises, keep your big toes heavy and your ankles stacked so the line is straight. During marching, think lift, float, place, and let the placement be soft. During side steps, picture your hips sliding over your standing foot before the other foot moves. During the balance minute, grow tall through the crown of your head and stare at a calm spot to settle your inner ear. If you enjoy a little mental sparkle, pair each minute with a phrase. For sit to stand, say, "I rise with strength." For heel raises, "I push with power." For marching, "I move with rhythm." For side steps, "I guard my knees." For balance, "I stand with ease." Spoken softly, these cues turn mechanical motions into a purposeful practice. Over time, they may slip into your regular walks. You might catch yourself thinking, "I move with rhythm," right as your feet roll along the path. Here is a gentle weekly rhythm that fits real life. Aim for your 5-minute routine daily. 2 or 3 days a week, add a 5 to 10-minute easy walk right after the routine while your legs feel switched on. 1 day a week, if you feel good, do the routine twice, once in the morning, once later, to remind your body it can recover and still move well. Keep 1 day lighter if you feel extra tired. Think of the routine like sunlight for your muscles. A little each day keeps the system healthy. As we close, picture yourself a few weeks from now. You stand from your chair without pushing on the armrests. You step off the curb, feel the ground clearly, and keep moving without hesitation. You carry a basket through the market with your shoulders relaxed and your breath easy. You walk with someone you love and realize your eyes are on the trees, the sky, and the conversation, not on your feet. That is stronger walking after 60. It isn't flashy, it is deeply satisfying, and it grows from 5 consistent minutes. One last reminder, said with care. If you notice new pain, dizziness, chest pressure, or anything that worries you, pause and check with your clinician. Good exercise should feel like effort, warmth, and a pleasant challenge, not sharp pain or breathlessness you cannot catch. Adjust ranges, slow down, keep a light hand on the counter. Stay safe, stay curious, and stay kind to your body. Keep the promise tomorrow. 5 minutes. Chair, heels, march, side, balance. You have everything you need to walk stronger after 60. Starting now.